Jai Shri Krishna fellas, welcome to the new episode of MGTOW Red Pill series of The Real Men. Self-improvement is a way of life. Lifting, weight training and dieting is so important for every man to practice. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. It is so important that you keep your mind constantly expanding because it is the only way you get ahead in life. Most people aren't engaging their mind daily. Hell, most people can't even be bothered to read once a week. For fuck's sake, let us be 100% reality right now. Most people don't read at all. By reading on a daily basis, you are putting yourself above the average man. Not just in the way that you become slightly better than him, but in a way that you set yourself apart completely from the normie peons that permeate throughout this world. It is so important that we expand our mind in whatever way possible. Who doesn't have an hour or two to clip into reading or at least watching educational videos? Challenge yourself to read daily. Challenge yourself to watch one documentary daily. Challenge yourself to go to bed knowing you've done everything in your capacity to arrive at your highest level and reach for your best potential as a human being and as a man. All men are chasing freedom, and they are doing this constantly. They are chasing financial freedom, they are chasing physical freedom, orgasm, and they are chasing spiritual freedom, nirvana. 1. Leadership in not letting women, society dictate your life. 2. Aloofness in not being a white knight pussy pandering simp. 3. Abundance mentality in not giving a fuck whether or not you have a woman beside you. Male attention. Women are like flowers that need to be watered with attention. Now, of course, in the Western world they aren't just watered, they are flooded with it, and much like a flower that is given too much water, they too perish. The more and more men that go MGTOW, the more women will find themselves on the outside looking in, because unlike men, they have never dealt with the cold reality of not getting attention just because you exist. There is nothing wrong with either one of those, but clearly we can see the interdependence of one sex on the other, and ironically for males, it is not them. If you were an alien visiting this planet, you might think just that. Hell, you may even question. You males really seem to go out of your way for the female. Does she have some sort of magical powers she grants you? So, don't let your alien brothers down. Go MGTOW. Developing your focus is a great way to increase your happiness. The more force you can exert within your focus, the more you can choose what you focus on. The problem with having a weak focus is that you may have a lot of things to be happy with, but your wandering mind gives you the illusion that you've acquired far more problems, issues than the previously mentioned objectivity would say, and your lack of focus on the good things completely destroys it all. Some ways to increase focus would be to meditate, write, read, or really any activity that forces you to zone in. Men are romantics disguised as idealists, and women are idealists disguised as romantics. One of society's greatest lies is that women are actually the lovers of the world. Meanwhile, men are these cold, calculating machines that are incapable of being anything but machines of brute force. A woman's love is entirely based on her respect of you, and she shows this through dispensing sex, aka the only way she knows how to truly show her appreciation. She knows that if she has a good man, she needs him more than he needs her, and thus every service she could provide is something he could provide for himself or get elsewhere, so she is left to rely on her biology. In hopes of tricking the man to pair bonding with her, she may whisper sweet nothings into his ear. MGTOW equals freedom, and freedom is the very essence of masculinity. What does your average man deal with when coming to terms with this society? Shaming. Shaming to date, shaming to have girlfriends, shaming to settle down. Shaming to have kids, shaming to be a 9-to-5 rat racer, shaming from his wife to keep moving up, shaming from his family to give up on his dreams, shaming from his kids because his emasculation has become abundantly obvious even to them. Obligations to show up to a job he doesn't like, obligations to keep showing up to that job because he has a mortgage, obligations to keep paying that mortgage and deal with his wife whining, obligations to spend time with the family. The great thing about MGTOW is that it allows you to be you, and it also allows you to see what others really think of you. Thank you.